What's up, y'all? On today's video, I'm going to tell y'all how I got into trucking school, got my CDL, and it didn't cost me a dime. And I didn't go to a mega carrier. Stick around. I'll tell y'all how I did it. What's up, y'all? It's Friday, April 30th, and we're back at it again. We're doing another Friday here where we're just staying right in the state of Michigan. Ain't going too far, but we still gonna get our miles, even though we had to bitch about it a little bit yesterday. We're still getting our miles in today. By the end of this week, we should have about 2,500 miles, hopefully. So, we're about to get out here and get this done. I had to come back to y'all. I haven't been out on here in a minute. I think it's been about a week or two since I've done a video, so I figured why not? It's nice out, it's sunny. Day's going good so far, except for the fact that I couldn't get my Taco Bell this morning, which was kind of a disappointment. But I guess it is what it is. So, on today's video, later on, I'm going to tell y'all how I went to CDL school, and it didn't cost me a dime. Only thing I had to pay for was the testing and getting the license. And that was it. I'll tell you more about that later. Right now, I wanted to explain to y'all, I always say in my videos, thanks for following the journey. Well, when I say that, I'm not talking about just following along on my route that I go on that day. This is all a journey from company driver to owner-operator. See, my main goal eventually is to buy my own truck, and depending on how laws go, I either plan on A, leasing on to the current company I work for right now and being an owner-operator for them, or getting my own authority, which would mean starting my own company. So, like I said, it's all a journey, and when I say following the journey, yeah, we're out running around. That's the journey, the adventure, but the main journey is going to be making it to owner-operator. And once we hit there, then it's definitely nothing else but a journey as owner-operator. So, we'll see how life treats us and how things go. I am going to go look at a truck tomorrow, though. It's a 2007 Freightliner Century. The truck has 1.4 million miles on it, but according to the ad, the motor only has 400,000 on it. So, we'll see if the guy actually responds to me. We talked the other day, and we're supposed to be getting together tomorrow and see what time I actually get my ass out of bed tomorrow. So, on another note, we got this thing coming up May 4th through the 6th. It's the International DOT Inspection Road Blitz. And basically what they're doing on those couple days is they're going to be out there hardcore looking at commercial vehicles, making sure they're all up to par. The main two things they're looking for this time is lights and hours of service, your logbooks basically. So I'm pretty much ready for that. The only thing I'm going to have to worry about is these damn trailers for Aunt Millie's. I've had a couple instances last week. Last week, pretty much it seems like every day I had something wrong with the trailer. If it wasn't a light out, it was missing a light, a mud flap missing, just the numerous things that could be wrong with the trailer was wrong with it. I've had trailers with ABS issues, and so come next week, I'll tell you right now, I'll refuse to pull a trailer. I ain't gonna pull nothing that's gonna get me a ticket, because I'm out here to make money, not paying more money to the government. So, but with that, y'all, we're gonna get this show on the road. We got to go to Coldwater, and then from Coldwater to Kalamazoo, and then we're coming right back here to Plymouth, and then from Plymouth we are going to go back out to Kalamazoo, and then back to Coldwater, and then back to Plymouth, and that should be our day. So we'll see you out there, one place or the other, or while we're driving, we'll see. But with that, I'll let y'all later. Alright, y'all, so we're on the move now. Let's see if we can get around this trailer right here. I don't know who in the hell parked this trailer right here, but it is way too far out. It looks like it'll make it through though. I wish I could show you all this rear view mirror action right here. And we made it through. Sorry about the windshield wiper in the way right there, but I'm trying to do a little bit of recording through my phone with some road footage today. Figure I'd talk to y'all while I do this this trucking thing I do. We're heading out right now. We're gonna be heading over to Coldwater right off rip. It's 10 after 12 right now. Should be there roughly around 2:30 or so, you know, depending on what traffic does to us right there in Dexter where that construction is. Let's see how long we can go with not getting fuel. We got a little bit between a quarter tank and a half tank. So see what we can do with what fuel we have, and hoping maybe to make it to Coldwater KZoo and then hit that pilot right there, right in Battle Creek. Fill it up, maybe get some lunch. We'll see how the day goes. That is a pretty truck pulling out. What is that? It's a Pete. Sorry about the bouncing. I know it's different than with the dash cam, because the dash cam just hooks right to the windshield. But we got a beautiful day ahead of us. They were saying it was going to rain out, but I think it just did that this morning. This is the road. You guys have seen it multiple times in my other footage videos. This is the road that leads us out to Beck Road. Hit Beck Road to M14. 14 to 94 to 69. It sucks getting out of here, but it's easier getting out of here than it is getting out of the bakery over in Kalamazoo. These traffic lights help a little bit too. Now get ready for a real bounce. Once we hit these railroad tracks right here, it's bumpy. I try to go as slow as I can, but no matter how slow I go, it bounces and shakes and throws you all over the place. I think these are the worst railroad tracks that I actually have to cross on all my routes. Trailer, and we're heading off to 14. Alright, y'all, we're gonna get on this highway. And hope traffic works with us. We'll see y'all later. So, we were talking about traffic earlier, and construction and whatnot. I I got to thinking, I'm heading to Coldwater. So why don't I just run US 12 all the way to Coldwater? That will get me around that backup construction right there in Dexter. Plus, it's a beautiful day out besides the wind. Why not? Beautiful day for a drive. Like I said, it's a little windy out here, but hey, it is what it is. Now, this route actually has a roadhouse scale in it at US 12 and M50, and I'm hoping it's not open because I've looked at it before through Google Maps and it looks like it's a little bit hard to get in and out of. So I guess we'll see. This car in front of me is making a left turn. I'll go ahead and just wait them out. It don't look like there's much traffic because I don't think I'm going to be able to get around them. Plus, it's always nice to take a different route from time to time. When you run the same stuff over and over again, you're on the same roads constantly, it can be a little boring. So I decided that this would probably be the best route to go today. And it's saving us time from sitting in that traffic there at Dexter and 94. We're in the small town of Clinton right now. Town I've never been through in my whole life. I've seen signs for it before, saying Clinton this many miles and whatnot, but never actually been through it. So that US 127, 20 miles. Coldwater, another 57 miles to my street I gotta make a turn on. Now I've been down US 12 from Coldwater all the way to 127. But then I went north on 127 and never been down this half of it. So once we hit 127, US 12 is going to be all familiar land from there on out. And then we're going to hit Coldwater and then head north on 69. And unless there's traffic and I decide to take a different way, who knows? But I'm going to get back to this drive and I'll get back to y'all later. Well, I'm at US 27 and US 12, and what you're looking at across the street right there is the results of going way too fast. God, I hope he's alright though. Let's move through here slowly. Look at that. Wow. Can't be driving these trucks like they're sports cars. These guys drive way too quick out here in these trucks. I just don't understand why these truckers out here think they gotta drive so freaking fast. It baffles me big time. Because shit like that is what happens when you go way too fast in these trucks. Especially if you're not familiar with the area. These U.S. highways and state roads, they have winding roads, twists and turns. And if you're not familiar with it, then you could potentially kill yourself or you later. Well, since we seen that truck flipped over earlier today, I want to rewind back to this past Sunday. I was coming down 94 on the eastbound side, right about this area, just a little bit past this rest area right here. Keep a close eye on the road. The other day there was skid marks there. I don't know if they're going to still be as black as they were the other day, but those skid marks were caused by a flatbed semi-truck who rear-ended another semi-truck. It was a very horrible looking accident. It was enough to really, really humble you out here on the road. But apparently the guy did survive from everything I did read on Facebook. But from the way the accident looked, it really didn't look like anybody driving that truck survived. But it was right up here somewhere. Yeah, I see the tire marks right here. You look a little bit to the left, right there. They're kind of faded now, but that's about right where it was. This DHT truck hauling a flatbed trailer rear-ended a prime truck. And it was bad. It was real bad looking. But thankfully the driver survived. You know, it was a big old mess. Traffic was backed up for miles. I would have hated to have to be sitting in that traffic. They were rerouting everybody off on 35th Street. But that's what I keep saying. You gotta be careful out here. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing. You gotta drive slow. I mean, you can't come out here in these 80,000 pound vehicles and do 75, 80 mile an hour. Especially when you have all that weight behind you. You're not going to stop that quickly. So, but on another note, dispatch just called us back there while we were fueling. And wondering where we're at, what time we left today. And I'm telling them, like, wait, why, what's up? They're like, well, the load you are supposed to be picking up in Kazoo needs to get back to Plymouth because they can't do anything with the night guys until they get that load back there. So now I'm feeling rushed, which I hate feeling rushed. But I guess it is what it is. We'll get here and get this load and hopefully get back without getting stuck in much traffic. You know, we were getting to the truck at the time we did. We got there on time. We did our 30-minute pre-trip at least. You know, I feel like we're right on schedule. The only thing that's really put us behind is stopping to get fuel. And I sat there for about 30 minutes because I was hungry. Had to get some food in me. I was starting to get a headache, and it's still kind of headachy right now. But I took a couple of Advil, ate a sandwich, and we're on our way. We gotta get out here to Kazoo, get back to Plymouth, then get back out here to Kazoo and then Coldwater, and back to Plymouth. Got 7 hours and 30 minutes drive time left, and gotta fit it all in, I guess. So, but we're coming up on our exit. We're about 2 miles from it. Might actually get off right here at Sprinkle Road, just for the simple fact we got all that construction over here on yeah, I'm gonna get on here at Sprinkle because all that there's a bunch of construction at the Kilgore Road exit or just before it, and this way seems to be a little bit easier. We got roundabouts too. I hate it when you come off the highway and have to hit roundabouts. But at the same time, as long as there's not a lot of traffic, keeps traffic flowing. But it's hard to jump in on these roundabouts in these trucks, especially when a lot of these people don't want to let you in. They don't care that you're trying to get in. Disrespectful. So let's see if we can hit this. Down there. I was supposed to go around Sprinkle Road, but this is a new way for me. I'm still learning it. I love how my GPS wants me to make a U-turn. It's just not going to happen. Alright, y'all, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna get over here to the Kazoo Bakery and we'll talk to y'all later. Well, if y'all are still with me, it's because you're trying to figure out how do I get my CDL for free without having to go to no mega carrier. Well, let me tell you my story. About a year ago, I was delivering at a machine shop over in Oxford, driving. We were driving transit vans, and from time to time, I drove their Isuzu box truck. Well, when the pandemic hit, I wasn't sure where the world was going, and it had always been my dream to drive a truck. And from day after day after day, I always stared at semis out on the road all the time. So I'm like, I need to go get my license. So I started looking into it, and I found this school that I could go on the weekends, so I was able to still work my full-time job. The place was Coast to Coast Trucking School over in Marine City here in Michigan, and I had a great time there. You know, I was able to learn how to do this without having a bunch of people around, because the Saturday and Sunday classes were like 3-4 people. So I got registered, and the lady was telling me, she's like, no, you know, you can get financial assistance through Michigan Works. I'm like, really? So I held off on my registration after that, and I went and talked to a lady at Michigan Works, and I had to jump through some hoops for them. Other than that, they paid for my trucking school. Plain and simple, basically. I mean, I didn't have to go through a mega carrier. I was able to go to school on the weekends and still work my full-time job. So I was getting paid from my main job while I went to school on the weekends. So I didn't have to go to no mega carrier, even though that's what I was looking at to begin with, was going to get my license as a mega carrier, but I'd have to be on the road for a while. My wife, she didn't like that. So I got my assistant through the state, through Michigan Works. So everybody out there, if you want to get your CDL, before you go heading to a mega carrier to get your license, look into state assistance. completely for you to get your license, or if they won't pay it fully, you might have to pay some of it. And the only thing I had to pay for, I had to pay for my road test at the end of school, and I had to pay for my pay the test for my CDL permit, and then I had to pay for my license once I passed my road test. But I think maybe paid $200 extra on top of what the state paid for the school. So $200 compared to $4,000 or $5,000 for some of these schools costs. I'm happy with it. Now I'm making good money. You know, I can't complain. And I'm home every night. So don't ever listen to anybody say, oh, the only way to get your license is to go to a mega carrier and go to school there and get paid, or have them pay for you to get your license while you go over the road. And you can get local jobs too that are willing to train you. There's some companies out here that are OTR companies, but they have local gigs that they're willing to train you on. So if you want to get into trucking, you ain't got to go over the road unless you really want to. As long as you put in the hard work, you can find what you're looking for as far as a local company goes, as far as getting your license for free. Hell, we've all seen Justin on Justtruckin. If y'all have ever watched his videos, and if you haven't, I'll throw a link for his channel in the description. He came right out of school and got his own authority. He's been doing it ever since, and he's actually quite successful at it. Sorry if it might get a little bumpy here. We're going off from M14 onto 2314, where 14 and 23 run into each other. So, but yeah, that's how I did it. I went to school on the weekends. The state paid for it, and when I got out of school, I quit my job delivering in the transit vans for the machine shop. Went to an LTL company, and all their promises were garbage. So I quit there, and I found the company that I'm at now, which I'm very happy with. You know, if you guys ever want to know what company I'm at, I'm sure you've seen the trucks in my video, but just send me an email at trucker_D_85@gmail.com. I think that's what the email is. Or it might even just be truckerd_85@gmail. I don't remember what it is. I rarely use that email anyways. But I'll leave my email in the description as well if you guys ever want to email me about the company I'm at. And yeah, I'm happy doing what I'm doing. I couldn't be happier. Like I said earlier in the video, this is all a journey. It's a journey to become owner-operator eventually. Have my own authority. I was going to go right out of school myself and get my own authority, but finances just weren't where I wanted them to be at. So I'm working on paying off debt right now and just saving up money while I work. And eventually, I'll have what I need to get my own authority. But with that, y'all, I got 2 more stops and hopefully make it in the time that I have left on my clock. And I'm done for the weekend. Get back and do my paperwork and go home. I still haven't heard back from that guy that I've been talking to with that truck, so we may not be going to look at the truck tomorrow. But 2 hours from Coldwater back to Plymouth. Question is, am I going to make it or not? I don't know. Y'all are still made it this far in the video. I hope you continue to follow this journey and find out if we make it back on time or not. Hopefully we will, but only time will tell. We still have about 40 minutes of on-duty time, more than drive time. So, it's nothing but a race against the clock. So stick around, y'all. Find out if Trucker D makes it to the edge. If not, guess I'll be spending the night in this beautiful blue truck. With that, though, I'll see y'all later. Find out at the end if I make it or not. Well, Trucker D peeps, we made it back to Plymouth after all. We had about 4 minutes left on the clock when we pulled into the Plymouth Bakery, and by the time we got backed in, got disconnected, and got ready to pull out, we had 1 minute remaining on duty time. Definitely a big cutting it close tonight, that's for sure. But that's it for us today. We got everything done that we needed to get done. Got a good 500 plus miles. And yeah, seen that truck turned over there on 127 and 12. And also I seen Michigan International Speedway for the first time today. Ain't never seen that place before, and never been to nothing there before. So, but the night's over with. That guy still never responded to my text messages about going to look at that truck tomorrow, so it looks like I'm probably just going to sleep in. I mean, it is 2 in the morning already. But yeah. I had a bunch of other stuff I was going to say, but I completely forgot what I was going to talk about when I got back here, so I guess it is what it is. Oh, I don't know if anyone of you guys follow me on Instagram, but I posted some pictures recently. I put some lights inside my truck. Zoom that out. There we go. I got lights hanging up in the truck now. So now I got a nice little glow of blue. Let me brighten these up. You can actually dim them for when you're driving. And when you're just sitting chilling, you can brighten them up. And you can change colors. Whatever you want to do. I mean, they're a nice little buy. I ended up using my Amazon Prime card rewards, so they didn't cost me really anything. But yeah, kind of how my truck's progressed so far since I've picked it up. Got my little box of stuff right there. I know it's dark, but it's my go cleaning supplies. It's nice being able to it's nice to be able to get in and out of the same truck every day, not have to worry about cleaning the mirrors and the windows. Everything's clean, you know, except for when it rains, of course, but you can't control the weather. But I want to thank all y'all for following my journey and hanging out with me today. Hope y'all come back for some more. If not, well, guess I won't see y'all later. But for everybody else, like, share, and subscribe. And like I always say, please show courteousness to your fellow driver. Or no, please be courteous to your fellow driver. It's been a while since I made a video. I almost forgot what my end saying was. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Later.